Howdy do, motherfuckers. Papa Stanham is here from Game Rebel, and today we're going to talk about some streaming stuff. All right, here's a streaming topic I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, and that is networking. Woo, we're going to get into this one, all right? A lot of people have a lot of opinions, and I have mine. Before we get into the topic of networking on Twitch, I'd like to talk about today's sponsor, me, Papa Stanham. I sponsor these videos, god damn it. So please help me out. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button right now. Thanks. Networking on Twitch. What do I have to say about it? Well, let's get started. I'm just going to go in hard, okay? Fuck networking. Fuck networking. Not necessary. All right? Here's why. You could spend all this time and you can go meet all these different people and all these streamers. And you know what's going to happen? Let's say you're the one who ends up continuing to stream over the years. You're just going to see all these people you met all fall out and they're not streamers anymore. And a lot of times they don't even watch Twitch anymore. It just happens. People begin their journey on Twitch and then they just fall out. So a lot of these people you network with that are in the same league as you, they're not even going to be streamers later on. They're all going to fall out. All right. Very few people keep doing this for a long time. So that's my first thoughts on it. But the other thing is, if you are spending all that time networking and stuff, and usually it doesn't really end up getting you anywhere, what else could you have applied that use of your time to? When you're a streamer, when you're anybody, time is the most valuable thing. But as a streamer, a lot of people, they have jobs, they have families, they have this, that, and the other. And streaming takes a lot of time. So when you have time for it and you're spending it on things that you shouldn't be spending it on, that's a huge waste of valuable time. So I just think that if anyone's trying to get off the ground, networking around is not necessarily the thing you should spend a whole lot of time on it. Now, I will say, okay, networking is fun. Okay, making friends is fun, and you should make some friends that share your interests. Okay, that's the big benefit. It's more of a personal, mental benefit to networking than it is a business benefit. All right. Now, here's why. Here's my philosophy. Okay, and here's why I don't do any networking, at least not right now. Okay, and I'm glad I didn't. All right, and that is, if you focus on what it is you're doing, you just take all that energy you would have spent networking and posting and doing all this stuff, right? And just apply that to yourself and the program that you're making and the platform you're building and the community that you're building, and you come up with really good ideas and take action on those ideas constantly. Don't waste any of that time on other things that don't matter. Over time, when you're doing that long enough, in theory, you will have built something so dope and so impactful that people come to you. All right. I don't do a lot of networking because I just do a bunch of dope stuff that makes an impact on my viewers and the people in the community, and the word gets out and people come to me, or maybe I'll put the word out on things. I'm looking for people that do this. I'm looking for people that do that. I'll put it out on Twitter. I'll say it on my stream. I'll say it on Reddit. I'll put it out on a Discord announcement, whatever. And then people hear about it and people come to me for those things. Okay. And we make stuff happen that way. And that's why, I just don't really spend a whole lot of time with networking. Now, I will say that not networking is arguably also a big failure of my stream because I don't really know a whole lot of big people, and I need to. I'm at a point with my stream, I'm getting all these viewers, I'm getting all these followers every stream. Right now, I'm doing about 100 followers per stream. Over 100, actually. I did 130 yesterday, and that was 30 less than the day before. So I'm just killing it, and I'm not going out and meeting all these big personalities. So I do think that there's a time and place for networking and a type of networking. But when you're a small streamer, networking is mostly just about making some friends, and it's not going to make you a bigger streamer. Only your own actions are going to do that. Only the thing that you're doing that matters and makes an impact, and people hear about it and they're like, whoa, that's dope. That thing that guy is doing, that is dope. I need to know more about it. What's that guy doing right now? I want to know. Okay, when you're doing something like that, that's a big deal, networking just kind of happens, okay? You get access to the different types of networking, and that's good. Now, I do want to talk about where networking can be done right, because I have seen networking done right. It's very particular. And the example that I'm about to give is just one example, and there's a lot of ways people have done stuff like this that I can't really explain because I haven't witnessed it and broke it down personally. But this is one person that I was a friend with I watched him navigate streaming a certain way, and he got really big. He got big, he got kind of big to where I don't talk to him anymore, really. I mean, because he's more exclusive. You joined a new ranks of streamers. Like, it's kind of hard to get in touch with him. I took it personally at one point, but it's whatever. Okay, there's a good story here. There's a good lesson. All right, and the lesson is this particular guy was playing PUBG, and he was number 1 in kills in North America for a little while. And if he wasn't number 1, he was up there. He was so good, and all right, he was killing everybody. And he was streaming. His stream started off really scuffed, but he made it work. And he was every time I tuned in, there was little changes and stuff. So he was always, every time I tuned in, there was a bunch of new work that had been done to make it look better and sound better. And like, I remember at first I was watching his streams, and I'm like, this guy's kind of an asshole. But then over time, he got really good at not getting mad at the chat. Something I should probably take a hint from. I just saw him improving always, right? And here's the other thing that he did, is that he wouldn't play with just anybody. So he would spend a lot of his time hanging out in the chats of bigger streamers that were playing PUBG, and he would get into those communities, get to know the mods, you join the Discords and spend time in there and talk to people and hang out. And he would become a part of those communities, and he would combine his epic skill in the game with the networking he did and the integrating he did to get into those communities, to reach out to mods and say, hey, can you put in the good word for homie over here to say, hey, if he streams with me, if we team up, we will get a lot of chicken dinners, and we're going to get a lot of great kills. We're going to have good call outs. We're going to have good plays. It's going to be good content for everybody. Just bring me on board and we will slay everyone. Because of the way he navigated getting in those communities, he got in, and he was able to play with those big streamers. And then he went and he would target other big streamers, and he would not play with it. Like me, if I wanted to play with him, I probably could have gotten in. And I was the bigger creator at the time. I was doing, I was probably doing like 20, 25 viewers or something. He was at like 10 at the time. And, that's like a big difference when you're newer and you're kind of comparing yourself, So I was like, I'm the bigger streamer, right? But I'm like, why won't he play with me? Because he had a plan and he had a vision on what he was going to do. He applied his time only to playing with bigger creators. And because he did that, he got a lot of attention on his stream. He got to know these bigger creators that were like, hey, we really like you. He got on their good side and befriended them, and was welcome to stream with them often. And every time he did, he went from 10 viewers. Now he's at 400, 500 viewers every time he goes live. This guy's so much bigger than he used to be. He's done a lot of great work, even upgraded his brand, and his stream is just so nice and stuff. And it's all from this help that he got from these higher level people that he got in. So is networking, fuck networking? Not necessarily. I know I started the video off that way. There are times when it can be done, but notice the saga of this guy and how he pulled that off. Okay. He had a long con vision, and he had skill in the game to bring to the table. He was able to become number 1 in kills in North America on PUBG. Like, so there was a lot of stuff that came together perfectly for this whole unique approach that I never would have attempted. Okay. And he made it work, and he became a great big streamer because of it. He's a brand name in PUBG now. So yeah, that is one area where networking works. But again, I think for most people, they're not going to pull off what this guy did. And the best thing people can do is just focus on making something that makes an impact on people that's worth talking about. And the networking will happen to you. You will come across people in your journey just naturally by doing epic stuff that are worthwhile to know, that can help you. Okay. That, like, if you just do dope things and you expose yourself to a bunch of people, there are people, if you could spot them and you can connect with them, they can help you and you can take things further. All right, guys, that's really it. I mean, I just wanted to put some perspective on networking. Please don't waste all your time. If you're a streamer and you're trying to grow, please do not waste all your time on trying to network. Okay. Just look at all these other small streamers that are doing a lot of that and see where it got them. Absolutely nowhere. All right. Or hardly anywhere at all. There's so much faster, impactful growth that you could be seeking in different things that you can be doing, that you're getting more out of your time. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck with your streams. Grow hard, grow fast, grow. Jesus, what am I saying? Thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Check me out on Twitch. I'm probably live right now at TTV Papa Stanimous. I'll see you in the next video.